Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to this Sunday evening. It's a mild raining here in Hyderabad, and also Ganesh Visarjan is going on in one of the places here. So please, I apologize in advance if you hear some loudspeakers and all that. Couldn't avoid that. So, anyways, my name is Lavanya Muthurai.
Lavanya will assume that is a drum roll for Arnab.
Yeah, entire, entire
It's from the
Hyderabad
heaven.
is.
From the heaven.
So, so today's event and the book launch is hosted by Hydra. Hydra stands for Hyderabad Readers and Writers. Uh, and this was first founded by Mibu Hussain in 2018. The inaugural session was conducted in September. So the book is the center of the Hydra's mission, and we have seen a lot of book clubs that either has the writers in the group or readers in the group. But we are different in the sense that we have both, and we want to kind of bridge this gap between the readers and writers. Trust Book Lovers community, we also have long-term objectives. One of it is to groom and nurture our readers into subject matters experts or motivational speakers, life coaches, and writers into national best-selling authors. So time and again, we have some discussion panels, and we also help authors to promote their books or to kind of launch or do a book reading session. Uh, it's mostly online events, but before we were meeting regularly every last Sunday of the month, and we are planning to continue that or try to bring that offline mode again. So let's see how it goes. Let us briefly about Hydra. So today we are launching Mr. Arnab Das Gupta's Volume 2. Priming Year Volume 1 was launched by Hydra 2-3 months back, and now we are so proud, and this is really a moment of pleasure to launch the second part, which is called Inward Insight. So before we launch the book, let's meet our let me briefly introduce about Arnab Das Gupta. So Arnab born in Agartala, a city in northeastern India, and he currently lives in Sydney, Australia, where he fills a role as a senior consultant at an MNC. While Arnab has been in the corporate sector for 17 years, he has changed realms of expertise multiple times, allowing himself to tour the corporate landscape while taking home recognition and awards from operations manager and project lead. Arnab now specializes in network technologies. These are where the seeds of what we see today begin to take. To put his journey in his own words, he says, more than the tools and technologies we build, he is inspired by the people surrounding him. In different places of his work life, he has met people of various nature and backgrounds, helping those people find and achieve their goals, educating the people in need, and solving their day-to-day problems is his call to action. Arnab's big dream is to form or advise a company helping to design systems that help bring employees, management, stakeholders, and company goals together as one. He wants to see the work culture evolve to a place where people would love to go to, and he isn't your typical mindfulness and science writer. So we'll talk to Arnab more why he is not typical writer in a while. But before we launch his book, let me please invite Mr. Srinivas sir. So Srinivas Mittalbatti, who is also an ex-IAF and flight lieutenant, is the managing director of Bose Software Services Private Limited, with branches in Hyderabad and in Bangalore. He has 24 years of total IT experience, including 80 years in SAP R3 implementations, playing various roles. He has 24 years of total IT experience, including 18 years in SAP implementations such as SAP Technical Lead, Development Manager, SAP Project Manager, Data Migration Specialist, Interface Specialist, etc. Lead development teams ranging from 30 to 150 people during the implementation of SAP projects over 18 years. So his company was involved with clients including Infosys, Tech Mahindra, NTT Data, Wipro, CenturyLink, IBM, Chevron, Coronite Japan. He worked in India, Japan, Europe, and USA in various roles implementing SAP in 14 MNCs So IntelliGroup Asia Private Limited, IntelliGroup Japan, Satyam USA, and Satyam India. So very warm welcome, Srinivas Garu, and we're very thankful to you. You were already like engaged with one of your personal or some function, but you still managed to come here and encourage Arnab Das ji for his second book. So how are you feeling today? And I would be very happy and pleased if you could share some of your insights with all of us today. Over to you,
Yeah,
sir.
as I can see, the attendance has varied people this time. So Arnab, I've already told last time, he was not just our employee in those days. As I said, he was more like a companion to me. I repeat it. Why I said companion? Because the thoughts are different apart from the work that we do as in individual roles. Outside the roles, we have a lot to share, and we used to do that. And that I can see that he has converted most of it into a volume, a series of volumes, and the name of Priming You. So I was just going through the ebook because I couldn't get my copy. So the points that he touches upon are known to all of us, but we are not mindful about them. We don't actually try to spend time in just converting them, what we know, into what is useful for us. So I'm actually excited to go through his entire book, but I didn't get time. But I understood that most of his points are very useful to just achieve what we want to by simply following some of the steps he has outlined in his book. Whatever you achieve in life, if you follow these simple steps of getting out of egoism and having confidence, as he said, self esteem, yes, it's right. And self esteem is better than egoism. So, egoism almost blinds uh, that you are right all the time, but you may not be. But if you accept that you are not right all the time and you can accommodate others' opinions and mold yourself or use those thoughts of everybody in a group to achieve, if you are in a corporate ladder, to achieve better output by being more accommodative to others' ideas. Yes, if you think that they are not useful, then you can go ahead with your ideas. But when you are accommodative to others' ideas and listening to opinions, keeping aside your egoism, so that helps in achieving a group output better than as a individualistic, egoistic ideas. So the other part is about your mindfulness. It teaches about how you can achieve mindfulness through various steps. Yes, it's true that some of us must have already experimented, some of at least a few of them. And if we are today here in this group of people attending here while others may be watching cricket or whatever it is, you are already having mindfulness as part of your life. I'm sure if you are attending a book opening and this, and if you are a lover of books, then that itself shows that you are accommodative and you are not egoistic, and you're already half the book yourselves, most of us. So thank you very much, Arnab. It's better that we listen to every one of us here and be more accommodative as your book describes. Thank you very much.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you so much. Chappy, can we have the book launch, please?
Yes, can you hear me okay? Yeah.
Yes.
So good evening, everyone. I'm going to share my screen now. I have a page, okay, which has all the information. So I hope everybody can see my screen. This is 𝐜𝐤𝐳𝐵.com/blog/invert-insight. I'm going to share this in the chat in some time. Okay, and you can see this is the cover, book cover, and this is the preface from the book. So you can read it at your leisure, and you scroll down. The book has appeared in a couple of news websites as well. You can visit that website to see what they have published about the book. Then we also have put the first chapter for us to read online. Okay, so if you click here, it'll take you to a page where you can actually read the content of the book here. Okay, so you can see what book is all about. Here we have even put the content, so you can see the entire content of the book. And then okay, so now the book has been made available on Flipkart, Amazon.in, so for paperback, and on Kindle. You can buy from Kindle as well. And if you like to watch the video again, this is the YouTube video link for the same video. It was played by Lavanya some time back. And this is about Arnav. And there's a interview that we had conducted about with Arnav. So you can read about it. You can know more about his writing interest and things like that. Coming back to this page again, this is the volume 1. So those who have missed volume 1, you can go back and look at the volume 1. What is this all about? It is called Stumbling Blocks. Okay, so volume 1 is called Stumbling Blocks. Today is with volume 2, which is called Inward Insight. And today's video will be put up here as well. So once the video is up on YouTube, we'll link this page to that YouTube. And that is it. So I'm going to open the link for Flipkart and Amazon. You can have a look. This is the Flipkart page. Details may not have been updated, but you can still buy. Okay, so it takes about 24 hours for, yes, I think Flipkart has made it available. So this book is available on Flipkart. You can go ahead and buy, and it is on Amazon as well. So yes, it's available on Amazon as well. So they have made it available. So yes, so book is available across the world. You can buy, you can read Kindle, and you can read about Arnav and his previous book as well. So that is from me, Lavanya. Over to you. We'll share the link in the chat.
Please share the link in the chat. A big round of applause to Arnav on the launch.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me.
I'm really, really excited because I think we had a very thoughtful discussion on the first volume, and I'm seriously very happy that we're continuing this journey with you. We feel as we are all part of this writing you.
Yeah.
So very happy and excited. But Arnav, I just wanted to ask you, so when compared to the first volume, which was titled Stumbling Blocks, the second volume is less in terms of chapters and pages.
Right.
So how does Inward Insight take off from volume 1? Do you expand the breadth or go in depth into the topics?
Right. Well, Lavanya, I'll quickly answer this question. First of all, welcome to everyone, and thank you very much to everyone who has joined this session. It's fascinating to see that we coin a date and then so many good people turn up in this session. I'm so lucky having you all here. And so thank you very much, Srinivas sir, for again attending this as a chief guest. And thanks everyone. Lavanya, about the volumes 1 and 2, yes, volume 1 had more number of pages than volume 2, but then I can assure you, you will spend more time reading volume 2, because as you said, I've gone more in depth into the matters of the mind and the self. So it's going to be a little time. You'll spend more time. I'll say spend more time reading volume 2 because it's more of a scientific book than a normal book. So I've laid down a lot of theories. You need to spend some time to understand them. So although the number of pages are less, but it'll be a very good journey if you read from first page to last page, I would say. Volume 1, as you have read or seen in the previous session, Volume 1, I have described all the major challenges that we have in the corporate sphere, and Volume 2 actually discusses the science behind why do we have those challenges. I point out the main problem is the mind. I take you all to a journey where you can see an in-depth scientific analysis of what actually is a self, whether or not it exists or not in the first place. What are the main reasons why we cling to it and become, sad about certain things and never grow in life? So, yeah, I've done a lot of analysis in that sort. So although the volume 2 has a less number of pages, but I'm sure you would spend more time in volume 2 as compared to volume 1. Yeah.
Okay, agree. Because I read volume 1 actually a little faster. Volume 2, it took some time for me even to grasp that particular, topic that I was reading and then go over it and think about it, process it. So I'm sure the readers are also going to have the same experience.